What's up, guys? Back here again with a brand new video. STG is a absolute nuisance in Vanguard right now, and I've been using it again to get camo challenges, and I realized exactly how broken it was with the right attachments and how easy it was to farm nuclears when you're using the right setup. So today I'm going to be showing you that exact setup. I got two near enough back to back. It was 2 nukes within 3 games, and I was only just trying to farm the camo challenges, and I discovered this absolute madness of a build for long shots. So check it out. Okay, so it's the start of the game on castle pretty much, and this is how you get a nuke on castle. You may have known it from World at War, but it's back. They didn't actually edit it or change it out. Okay. Castle has the roof of death, and you basically go to the top shelf, you walk along the ridge into the plant onto the roof, and from here, if you have the STG loadout, it is over. The game is done. You basically have a perfect head glitch over the entire map. And is this a glitch abuse? No, it's actually part of the map design. They just never took out from the original map. So from here, you can basically just look everywhere on the map. You can look top shelf as well as into the entirety of the gardens, all the way to their C flag. And this is how you get long shots. This is basically what I was doing it for, but turns out we actually popped a nuke.
Just with the smoke screen.
So we're about a minute later into the game now, and they still can't get me off the roof. I'm a few kills more deep, and if they ever go to that top shelf, they will just get stripped by this SDG. It will hit them in the head, it'll hit them in the chest, and it's good night basically. Long shots galore. So if you are trying to farm those camos, this is exactly the place to do it, because you can see so much of the map and just get so many long shots. It really will boost that time to get that camo for yourselves. Got the ammo boxes, fellas. Not me. Yeah, James's castle. Let's snap. One thing you will have to be wary of though is the spawns flipping, but having constant spy planes as well as you using those local informants, you will be able to spot this and take them down before they can actually deal with you, because this roof glitch actually has a two-way head glitch, as the roof is well, so it's got a pointy top. Okay, I don't know the right word for it. It's got a pointy top, and that allows you to basically head glitch either way, from the close spawn side or the far, allowing you to have maximum cover for the majority of the match. In this game, I actually ran out of ammo for the most part. I had to get one of my teammates to drop me an ammo box because I was running the wrong field upgrade. So make sure you check your field upgrades and use the supply box so you don't have to leave the roof. I did, and it got a little bit dicey as we got the 25th kill. I got it through a matter of seconds. But we just managed to pop it off, and there it is. V2 rocket inbound, 10 seconds. And here comes my favorite bit. Not the nuke itself, but everybody leaving in the game feed. Look at them all leave the game. They are out of here. Look at all those pussies. Ah, looky fellas. Alright, so we're back again. STG. It's probably the best gun in the game right now, especially at range, as it can 2-hit from pretty much anywhere on the map. And that's exactly why it's so good for nuke hunting and staying safe while it's doing so, without being an absolute cracked maniac hopped up on G Fuel. You can just lay back, relax, and just pick people off at range. People might call you a camper, get a bit toxic in the chat, but we're farming nukes. So the stabilizer is what we're going to use for the muzzle. It's the accuracy and it's the damage range, which is so good. We're not going to need the hip fire, the sprint to fire speed, because we're not really sprinting around too much with this gun. Again, it's the 620 precision barrel. The headshot damage is just something that's ridiculous in this game and shouldn't be overlooked. And you'll find with the STG, it seems to find the head more often than not. The 2.5 scope can be used, however, I like to prefer to use the 3.5 scope, as I can demonstrate in a few clips later on. The weighted stock. Now this is recoil control, your accuracy, flinch in case you get shot, and the aiming stability is all going to help when you are looking downrange for those long shots. Vital as the proficiency, as always. Increased area for critical hits, headshots galore. You're not even aiming at the head and you just get headshots. Why aren't you using this, especially with that barrel? Fully loaded, always essential. Sitting at the back of the map, we're going to need a lot of ammo because we're not going to be out there collecting it off dead enemies. The polymer grip, again, 2 flinch on the resistance. It's so good to have flinch resistance, because if you are just trading that little bit of damage, you just hold true in the firefight. So if you hit them and they're flinching more than you, chances are you'll probably out-duel them at range. Also, accuracy and recoil during sustained fire, so when you are just popping away at long range, it's just going to help it keep a little bit calmer out there. So in my previous STG build, I didn't actually use a magazine. I didn't really like them too much, but I've come to realize that the last mag is absolutely broken. Yes, -5 on the recoil control and accuracy. Fair enough, we've got it elsewhere to counter this. That's why we've been stacking so much of it. But +1 damage, +1 bullet penetration, so if they're trying to hide behind any walls at long range, still hitting them, and the bullet velocity in range, so the damage range is actually so much better. So at any range, you are 2-tapping. And also changed away from the subsonic rounds to the lengthened bullet velocity, so if they're going left to right, right to left, it doesn't matter, we're going to be keeping true on our targets for this one. And we're going to round that off with a Carver foregrip. Again, recoil control, hipfire accuracy, not really needed the hipfire, but the 2 recoil control is so good on this weapon. Again, we're not using any devices, so having that recoil control, making it as easy as we can, because if this gun does bounce around a little bit, a lot of visual recoil you'll notice, but it's still an absolute laser beam. So just shoot, try and aim at the body, and it will just hit them in the head. Alright, so you've got the loadout now. I'm going to show you and break down a little bit of 2 games where I got these nukes. One on Castle and one on Guvutu, the one with the ship. You know, the one with the big ship with a big gun. Yeah, I'll show you it. You'll see what I mean. Yeah, so there I'll show you 2 spots that are absolutely elite in you getting some nukes. Okay, to prove that Castle game wasn't just a fluke, and to prove the STG really does work, here we are on the ship map, Guvutu. I can't pronounce it, nobody can. The ship map. Okay, you get to the top of the ship, you climb up all the way. Top mid is basically what it's called to everybody, and once you're sat up here, it's so hard for people to take you out. You can just sit, look over. Again, head glitch is key. You're revealing pretty much none of yourself, as they have to hard peek pretty much so many angles, and this STG again just stripping everybody down as soon as they peek in front of you. Any snipers, doesn't matter, 2 shots, it will body them. So just keep slowly peeking them, and you'll be able to take them down pretty easily. So again, we're a bit further into the game now, and the spawns have indeed flipped, but we've got the spy plane, we've got the local informant, so nothing's catching us by surprise. And this head glitch works both ways. It's a 360 head glitch, which is, well, it is so broken, let's be honest, especially with the STG build. There's nothing they can do, they can't get close, you can just hold down, you're so safe up here. Yes, if they have a dedicated sniper, they can take you out, but some of the peaks that these snipers have to take, it's so difficult for them to actually deal with you. Not yet, I'll leave you. Alright, well, that's it for me on this video, so make sure you like, comment and subscribe to the channel, because there's more and more Vanguard coming out. There is more of it coming out on this channel, so make sure you're here for it. I'm going to let the rest of this gameplay run out so you can see the rest of the nuke.
No way, I didn't know you can come that way.
company like
Woo! Game, boys! Game! Nuke 3! Look at him leave! Holy shit. Well, I've sussed it. I know what the nuke grabber is.